Is that the Pepsi man? And is that Hatsune Miku's a snail? I am leader, Giovanni. So let's go ahead and challenge Erika. Yo, what is good and welcome back to Pokemon Infinite Fusion. My name is Vanity. In the last episode, once again, we made ourselves a lot of progression in the series. Here we made it to the Celadon department store where we found ourselves a bunch of crazy items, including a fossil, which I'm gonna shortly revive. We also talked to a bunch of people here, did a bunch of quests, and we have a bunch of missions ahead of us. We have a bunch of Team Rocket business to wrap up. As you can see, they're up to no good here in the sewers. We also have to face the gym as well as get a bunch of encounters, and we do also have to try out a bunch of new fusions because we also got ourselves a new Blaziken, as well as a Ditto and other Mons. Which, speaking of, I did go ahead and leave Ditto and Sceptile in the daycare to see if they can make an egg, because we did get a quest last episode talking about they wanted an egg to make an omelet, which I wasn't gonna give them one of my eggs, you know what I'm saying? So like I just decided to leave them there to see if we can make our own egg, which actually leads me to my next big point, which last episode we established how rich I am. So my father in this game in lore is like Seto Kaiba or something. He's rich, so I am subsequently rich as well. And so with the power of money, I realized that I actually don't have to sit here and waste my time playing the games, because we can just buy ourselves some coins, right? You know, this is what money is for. Money is to make life easy, and so we're gonna go ahead and buy ourselves a bunch of these coins here and see if we can buy ourselves a couple Mons in the shop. But before I go ahead and do that whole spree, if you do end up enjoying today's episode, you can show me by considering hitting that like button. It definitely helps out a lot. And if you are enjoying the series thus far, consider hitting that sub button as well so you can stay tuned. Again, as I mentioned, we have a lot to do today's episode, including a lot of fusing. So let's go ahead and get our gamble on. All right, after spamming and spamming and spamming, I am now at 41,000 coins. And you have no idea how much money that actually costs. So thankfully, if it wasn't for my little method of money gathering, dude, I think, I kid you not, that cost me around like 700,000 or around there, give or take. Like, god damn, don't say. I'm just a very, very wealthy man in this world. Is this cheap? You can say it's cheap, but hey, I'm spending a lot of money. So is it really cheap if it's spending me, you know, if it's costing me millions, right? Or 100,000s, whatever. But regardless, we are stacked now. I think we can go ahead and accept every one of these, which, again, is this controversial of me to do, to just claim a bunch of Mons for free? Yes. And of course, there is the chance of these Mons being dupes anyways, so I mean, there's also that. So let's go ahead and I guess make our way up from Abra to Porygon. Let's see what this Abra is. That'll be 200 coins. Let's go ahead and exchange that. Yadrivius, or Yadrivis, right? So this is what, Yamask or Yanmega or something, one of those two. Miss Drevis. Obviously we already have Miss Maggie. So I mean, that's one Mon right there. Let's go ahead and store to the PC, I guess. All right, 750 coins. Stunnock, or what is this, like Spinner? Actually, I'm not sure. I know it's obviously like Stun Tank or one of those, but Stunnick. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead and store that to the PC as well. Hinter for 4,000. We got Lom Choke. What is the Lom part of it? Obviously, we have a Machamp, which we can't unfuse, but we do have Lom, I guess. I don't know what that is. Scyther for 4K as well. Venitris. Oh boy. Oh boy. If this isn't Venusaur and Moltres, I don't know what this could be. But regardless, I mean, I will very happily take this. Again, this may be making me seem scummy or whatever, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take another free legendary, but it is what it is. All right, Dratini, of course. Let's see what this is. Scrap Punny? How in the hell did you guys manage to get me my Mon back? Obviously, you know, this is a dead Mon. This is the only dead Mon of our run so far, funny enough, you know, not counting the whole reset in the beginning. But they just gave me back a dead Mon. And again, I can't use this, obviously. This is going right next to the original Scrap Punny, but that's incredible that I even got that. So let's go ahead and store that to the PC. 999 coins. Let's go ahead and spend that, and let's see what we get. Chandelure. So is that Quagsire and Chandelure, right? I mean, of course, we already have Chandelure, but I mean, Quagsire is Quagsire, so I'll go ahead and take that for sure then. Let's go ahead and store that to the PC. All right, and there's our 5, right? 5, what was that? No, that's more than 5, that's 6. 6 free Mons, free off the bat. And of course, I do have 16k more coins here, just in case I want to get some of these moves. I mean, there's Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Hyper Beam, right? Which, I mean, I do own Hyper Beam. I do own Ice Beam, so I mean, I may as well get these remaining two, right? Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. So I guess I'll go ahead and buy these two. Wait, whoa, they're different. So I guess it's worth to get all of them then? Echoed Voice? Hold on. I guess we'll buy Flamethrower next. Counter Fate. Okay. Hyper Beam? That one's really Thunderbolt. Okay, I mean, I guess I got Thunderbolt in the end. And I guess I'll get Ice Beam, which is Giga Impact. All right, and I guess that's evenly enough. All of our points. I kind of didn't anticipate to get all of them. I thought each of these moves were going to be like 10k, but all right, we got one of everything in the shop. Let's go ahead and see what those mons are, as well as what these moves were real quick, right? We got Echo Voice, a move that gradually gets better, right? This Giga Impact. It looks like just a regular TM, but doesn't do anything. Counter Fate. What the hell? What the hell is this? Okay, so I just got like a fake move. So I got robbed. All right, let's go again. Let's see what those mons are. All right, the episode already off to a pretty interesting start. All right, the first thing I saw, I see it already. But let's go ahead and see what all these mons were from, I guess, the first one that we got. Which one's the first one we got? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just go from order of, I guess from top to bottom, right? So I mean, first and foremost, the one that's probably like the most hyped by far, Venatrace, which holy shit, that's a crazy design. Oh, that's so majestic. I wish Articuno had these type of sprites. Hold on. Grass flying, not what I expected at all, by the way, for the typing as well. What other sprites do you have? Oh, this one looks really cool. Kind of like a little crown thing going on. Oh, this is so fire. This is actually kind of like what you would think a grass variation of the 3 legendary birds would look like, kind of, right? Almost. Maybe. No, maybe just me. Oh man, this is epic. This is absolutely epic. They look crazy. I can't wait to infuse this and play around with it. I guess we'll use this sprite for now, doesn't really matter. Terrible moves. I mean, that's to be expected. I guess you're level 20. But Venusaur and Moltres, insane. Of course, we have Scrap Pony, which again, this is insane that we got this. Look at that, right next to the original. Actually, this one, wait, this one has a gender, this one doesn't. Interesting. And this one also has Moxie. Man, this one had all the potential, unfortunately. And you know what's actually kind of crazy is I don't remember if Scrap Pony I got like this or if I fused it, which is crazy because, like, again, I got this one naturally. I think I made this one on my own. I could be wrong, but rest in peace, Scrap Pony. I guess you have your own shadow to look at. But we have Chandelsire, which interesting. So it's like a little Chandel. Oh, so it's like the pre-evolution too. It's like a Chandelier. I don't know, whichever the first evolution is. I'm not sure if that's the first or second. But we have that. Any other sprites here? Again, we have Quagsire, which is pretty cool. All right, nothing too crazy for the sprites. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Man, all right. And then what else did we get? I thought we got some other stuff. Yes, we got right here, Yadrivis, which is what? Yamask? Yeah, and Miss Drevis, which I mean, Yamask is definitely a free mon. A new free mon I'll take. Miss Drevis, I have Miss Magius. I mean, I'm gonna have to put that in the do box. But hey, Yamask, that evolves into what? Caphagarius, is if I'm not wrong, right? Am I wrong in that? We also here got a Lomchoke, which I mean, we can infuse this for sure, which I mean, yes, it's cool. Oh, and I almost forgot about this one, Stunnock. Okay, so it's Muck and then this shit. Was it Stunkfisk, right? Ground Poison. All right, I mean, could be something. Stench. The stench may cause the target to flinch. God damn, that shit smells disgusting, I bet. But all right, I mean, two kind of disgusting mons. I'm surprised they don't have a better fusion, considering like what they both are. But all right, I mean, I guess that's our other mon right there, which I mean, that's a free mon right there too. No dupes on that. But so, damn, we're kind of getting close to getting the 3 legendary birds as well, by the way. We have Articuno, of course, we have Moltres. We just need Zapdos. And I guess from here, we go and we can either get our next encounter or investigate Team Rocket. So we'll see that in a sec. All right, actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, before we go and proceed with any of those, we do have the wildcard option, which is to TP to Pewter and revive the Skullfall that we did get from the department store. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I think enough time should have elapsed, right? Yep, where have you been? It was a Cranidos, just like we thought. There's no room left. Use the PC over there if you... Oh, yeah, I forgot to make room. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with space. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We got Blayrock. What is that? Is that Blaziken? What's the rock part? Oh, did we just get ourselves a Reggie? Oh, what is this sprite? We got ourselves a Regirock, and of course we got Blaziken already, but we have ourselves... Damn, that's crazy. We got ourselves a Legendary and a Dupes and a crazy starter, but look at this crazy sprite. Oh my god, damn, that's crazy. That's exactly what I wanted. Another Legendary, right? All right, let's go ahead and put this back in the PC. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do now is before we do any fusions, of course, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get that other encounter because we need as many results as possible, right? Never know if the next encounter makes me get a Zekrom or something and I can end up making like a Red Eyes Black Dragon or something, right? So let's go ahead and do that. All right, here we are at Route 7. So this is where we left off before where we just fought this one trainer. We didn't get the encounter up here yet because we wanted to hold off, but I think now is as good as time as ever. Let's see what we get. Rat Pod. Is this any form of dupes? I can't tell if I've had a Actually, I think I've had a Caterpie before, right? I could have sworn I've had a Caterpie before. I might just have to search this up though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, well, I'm not sure if I caught this or not. This could be dupes, but for whatever reason, if it's not, I just catch it regardless, just in case. So I think this should be a pretty easy one though. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we'll just throw a couple Pokeballs, right? Maybe. If I had to, I'll use False Swipe, but I don't think I really need to. All right, you know what? Why not? It'll make it just it'll make my life a lot easier, right? So let's go ahead and just throw one more. No, or not. Never mind. Come on, just get in the ball. Dude. Damn, oh my god, he wasn't trying to get in the ball. All right, but we got ourselves a Rapod nonetheless. Jesus. All right, let's go ahead and put him in the box. Let me quickly see too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If that would be dupes, I wouldn't be the maddest person in the world, right? Yeah. All right. So it looks like I don't have any of the Caterpie evolution lines. So I guess that is a half new dupe or a half new mon. Excuse me. All right, and I guess before we go on and take on Team Rocket, I guess I just want to take out these trainers real quick on Route 7 and then handle business over there. All right, so I beat those two trainers up there easily. What is going on here? You're playing some fine music. What's going on, my brother? Hello, trainer. You want me to teach the moves and headbutt to one of your Pokemon for 3,500? That's not bad at all. That's a physical psychic move, right? If I'm not wrong. I don't know if there's anyone I really want to have that, but that's actually really good. Random though. What do you have? We're having a field trip today. Okay, you're really okay. All right, miss. What do you have? Badoo. I guess I'll show this battle quick because I sweep you. Teacher France, you have big pass and whoa, he got a huge nose. I guess we'll just Aqua Tail you. Yeah, no, my Blastoise is kind of cracked. Do I have to battle these guys? I hope not. I'll skip it if I do. All right, you defeated all my students. Please have this as a gift for teaching them what a real Pokemon trainer looks like. Fire Blast? By all means, I will gladly accept that. Holy shit. I'm getting the best TMs left and right. Let me see. Where is it? By the way, we got a Thunderbolt last episode, which is insane. Let's go ahead and see if we can't give it to Black Rose Dragon. What's the accuracy in this game? It's 85. So it's not the 120, I think 95 accuracy, what it used to be or whatever. Do I want that over Flamethrower though? That's the problem. I think I kind of want to keep Flamethrower. Never mind. So it's the new... Oh wait, no, I accidentally replaced it. Never mind. I'm gonna have to go back to the shop. I was gonna say it's a new Fire Blast. I wouldn't want it, but well, I did what it did. It is what it is. I guess we'll see if we can progress to Saffron real quick. All right, never mind. Actually, there's a Team Rocket member guarding that, as I thought. So I guess we're gonna go back, I guess, to the city. Man, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta miss like in old games when they would hold you off from exploring further. You know what I mean? Like they would kind of like keep you in place so you can actually properly explore the area. But before we go ahead and do those fusions, like I mentioned, let's go ahead and cut the grass here and see what my team is doing over here. Oh, they're battling Gary is what they're doing. And here is the gym over here. Let me see if I can claim this item real quick. What is this? A TV head? All right, I guess I'll put it on. Why not? Hey, yo, this thing is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Any items in here? There's a stone plate in this garbage. No, I'll definitely take that. Anything else? Nah. All right, Gary, what's going on in here? What's going on, guys? Oh, this kid's not messing around. Better make a run for it. I didn't even get to interfere. All right, I'll take it. Drat, they ran away. These Team Grunts, Vanity. These Team Rocket Grunts knew about the old man we saw in Pokemon Tower. Looks like it's some bloke called Mr. Fuji who runs a Pokemon orphanage. I was just pressing them for information, but he distracted me and they got away. Yeah, well, they were just grunts anyway, the lowest of the low, so I doubt they knew anything worthwhile. What we need to do is find whoever is in charge of Team Rocket and take the whole thing down from the top. I guess we'll have to look around for their headquarters. With so many of these grunts in the city, it just has to be nearby. I'll let you know if I find anything, Vanity. That is, if I haven't already taken down their whole organization by the next time I see you. Smell you later. Bro, get out of here. You suck. I destroyed you I don't know how many times. I don't know how you got the next badge. Oh. What can all this noise possibly be about? And here is the Celadon Gym Leader herself. Is this where all the commotion was coming from? Yeah, I was grooming Tangela's vines, and this poor thing got startled by a loud noise and tore out one of its vines. Oh, it'll grow back, don't worry. But didn't I hear Team Rocket's causing trouble again? They've been all over the city lately. Rumor is that they made their base somewhere near the sewers. By the way, my name's Erika. I run the gym next door. When I'm not tending to flowers. What? Team Rocket's captured Mr. Fuji? This is worse than I thought. We have to do something about it. Follow me. We have to go after them. We'll get to the bottom of this. All right. Hey, I'm prepped. If there's a new encounter down there, I am all for it. Let's go ahead and run in. All right. Here we are in the sewers of Celadon. Let's team up. We'll be stronger that way. I use my herbal medicine to heal your Pokemon, so don't worry about that. So again, I think we are in the sewer, so it's likely should count as a different encounter. Am I all prepped for battle? Let me go ahead and swap you, even though I know the double battle is gonna mean Erika's gonna interfere, but I guess I'll have you just in case. All right, let's go ahead and fight these guys. Hey, you guys aren't from Team Rocket? Hey, we can sewers first. Go find your own place to hang out. I mean, I'm from Team Rocket, but you know, yeah, I'm with Erika, so it doesn't look good for me. Gassy of the Year, dude, that looks like Spider-Man. And Kabu Disc. All right, well, regardless, I think we should just sweep these guys, right? Oh yeah, you guys have no problem at all. Destroy you as well, dude. Yeah, we're so overpowered at this point. We'll take another bomb rush him, I guess. I have so many of those, like that's not a problem. All right, let's go ahead and make our way back. Never mind, I think we got an encounter here. First slash, so it's gonna be Furret and Sand Slash. All right, I mean that's I have Sand Slash, but I don't have Fur, so that's gonna be fine. The problem is, how do I catch you? I also just realized toward this, why are you smoking a heart? Let's see if I can destroy you. Oh god, I have like one chance at capturing you, don't I? Let's see if I can just throw a Pokeball fast, maybe? Nah, I think Tortoise is gonna kill you, to be honest. And if it is, never mind, I caught it last second. I thought you were gonna die, but I'll take it. First slash, all right, a free Furret. Why not? Let's go ahead and store this to the PC. That's another mon locked into the box. And I need to go ahead and heal up. Actually, will you heal me? Never mind. You won't heal me for shit. I guess I'll use my own heals. Never mind. Never mind. I'm fully healed. I was talking all that shit for nothing. All right, let's go ahead and see what's over here. An unknown item. What is that? This item has been removed from the game, so it can safely be sold or deleted. Interesting. So that's like some crazy item that was like either broken or bugged that they couldn't sustain. That's interesting. You know what? That actually makes me wonder if there's a lot of items like that. Mircy, I could have had a Diane scene here. Are you kidding me? God, it's always me. Every time. You know what? I can't complain. I got myself a Regirock like not that long ago. You know what I mean? What's up, man? Our leader's really strong. That's why we can't fail. Dude, your leader's nothing, I bet. Conpix and Exeter. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna Dragon Claw you. Right? And I guess we'll Dragon Claw you too. Yeah, dude, I'm just carrying. I don't know why Erika's even with me. What's Team Rocket doing in the sewers? Well, that's none of your business. Well, it kind of is, because that's my team, but whatever. Alright, this is another double battle over here. You people really shouldn't be hanging around the sewers. Well, what do we have here? What do we have here, huh? We had two grunts just minding their own business that need to be taken care of. Is that what it is? I guess for now, we'll just Dragon Claw the both of you and just get this over with. Yeah, look at that. Oh, God. I mean, I don't like the fact that I'm burned, but yeah, look at that. Easy. No problem. All right, my mon is healed up too, so let's go ahead and I guess proceed upwards. The water level is set to dry. Would you like to flood the sewers? Yes, I would. Let's go ahead and I guess lower ourselves here. No, I can't do anything here. Wrong side. All right, so I see the platform. Okay, and this guy's drowning. Oh, God. I see the platform we have to go on. All right, so let's see where else we can go from here. Oh my god. What the hell just happened to this mon? Did he just change forms? What in God's name? I'm over here just trying to leave. God, oh my. These encounters are insane. What do I do from here though? How do I progress? All right, so we drained the water. Let's go ahead and I guess come up here. All right, so yeah, now I'm able to progress from here. I have to knock over that wood. Oh god, here we go with like the multiple skips in the episode because of the encounters. So you figured out how to work the water levels, didn't you? Yes, I did, and I'm gonna go ahead and sweep your team now, man. What do you got? A Polyloom and a Roseedle? Dude, I wish I had myself a Rose Raid. Like I have that one fusion that I can't do anything with because it's tied to, I think it's tied to stones actually. I think it might be, actually, you know what? Is it Rosetti a Dawnstone mod, if I'm not wrong? Nah, so I searched it up. It's a shiny stone. I kind of got hyped for a second. I was like, wait a minute, I have a Dawnstone now. But let's see where we need to go from here. Probably up the ladder. All right, so we're up here now. So I guess now we dry the water. Where does this lead to now? Items and stuff. All right, so now that I put the water dry, hey, stop messing with the water level. It's wet down here, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut to every time I fix the water level. So that's clearly gonna be very reoccurring, right? Dude, I'm gonna have to swap Monsoon. Like Blastoise is just too crazy. I'm just Dragon Claw sweeping everybody except for this guy because I can't since he's fairy. But yeah, even Aqua Tail destroys, right? We like to keep blah blah blah. No free items. I don't care. Yellow shard. What's this item over here? A toxic plate. Dude, once I get a good free poison mon, once I get a poison mon, that's good. Then I'll be able to use all these poison items. Like I know the shop has like black sludge and all that. Like a poison mon that will join my team is gonna flourish. You know what I mean? All right, I went ahead and opened the path. Let's see if we can progress from here. Dude, I am getting so tired of these encounters. All right, but let's go ahead and see what these guys have to say. Intruders, intruders! You can't go through here. Team Rocket members only. Dude, like, do you just need me to get the uniform out? Like, is that what it is? Team Rocket member Omar and Eric, or what is it? What was the other one? Never mind. Salofing and Paco. What the hell is Paco? I guess I'll dragon call this. What the hell type of goofy ass monster? All right, but I guess this should be easy sweep as well, right? Yeah, I'll look at that, no problem. Whoa, what is that? Clefable? Is that like two Clefable fused? I guess we Aqua Tail. You have to be very careful, actually. You're gonna Solar Beam. You know, I don't like the fact that I'm getting hurt. Can't take that risk. May as well take out the Age of War, right? Alright, you're gonna Solar Beam him. And I guess we'll just Calm Mind and then use the little strat that I brought up. So actually, I don't think I even got the chance to show this in the last episode, right? So this mod is crazy. And I guess I won't get to show it in this battle either. But I'm sure I'll be able to show it later on. Alright, but that's enough of that. Well, where do we go now? Looks like we're gonna have to split up. Which way do you want to go? Left or right? I guess we'll go right. Just because right is always right, right? Alright, let's proceed from here. What's over here? Oh god, it's another puzzle. I am ready though. Let's see what you gotta say, man. Who are you? How'd you get here? Dude, first of all, I'm wondering, you know what? I need to put like the uniform on and see like, if it actually does something. But dude, I'm just one of you guys trying to see like what you guys got going on here. No one wants to share the details, you know what I'm saying? I gotta sweep through every single one of you grunts because, you know, I'm clearly a top tier member. Shard Tongue, this is where we bring our Aqua Tail, right? Look at that. Beaten. Oh, what's up, man? What do you gotta say? Are you dissing Team Rocket? Nah, but I'll do this, right? Change hat. All right, I'm one of you now. Are you dissing Team Rocket? No difference in the text. All right, whatever. Let's see if we can find a way on how to get out of here. So what, would we just go through here? All right, take the right. All right, so out of that, what's this item here? An ice gem. Definitely take that. How do we progress through here though? Let's see. Well, we take this first one, right? Now do we go up or right? I think we can go to right. That's probably only one, right? Ready? What's up, man? Are you lost, little rat? Dude, I am a member of you. Dude, I'm one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Pharaoh Top. Let's see if we can Dragon Claw you to death. Damn, you're tanking though. That's a very tanking mon. Are you a problem for me? No, ain't nothing for me. Dude, like, this Team Rocket is feeling a little bit different, man. I don't know. Team Rocket in the past other games, they had more aura. Like, this is a game where you guys should have fusions. Also, you are a fairy type. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Fair King. This is a game where you guys could bring out crazy fusion. I'm not tempting you guys to bring out something that can kill me, right? But like, you know, you guys are kind of nothing. We can just straight up spam Earthquake, right? All right, now let's cut to over here and see if I can navigate this properly. All right, so I land myself here. Do I go left or straight down? Straight down will bring me there. So I guess left is the only logical path, right? So let me go ahead and get this. A Jaw Fossil, I can't use that, unfortunately. And I'll take this, a Heavy Ball. Hey, I'll take the Heavy Ball, though. All right, let's go back down now, though. And let's see if we can navigate to the next area. Oh, God, I went the wrong way. All right, I made it over here. Let me see if I can't beat this guy and make it past this part over here. All right, and I snuck past him. I didn't even have to battle him. All right, I'll take this green shard for sure, though. Let's proceed forward. All right, Vanity, I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything against him. He was just too strong. So, I must say, I'm impressed you got here too. Did you get past my guards with this uniform? It does not matter. It is noble of you two to worry for that old man at the Pokemon Tower. But he got what he deserved for standing in the way of Team Rocket. You see, Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Dude, you're gonna let me go right now as a Team Rocket member? Let me show Giovanni what's good. Let me show him what my team got, bro. You think I'm afraid? Dude, I got Blastoise, I got Age of War, I got Patty, I got number 6, don't count. I got Fair King, Black Rose. You are nothing. Let me show you what I can do. We're gonna start off with the setup of Dragon Dance. All right, you're gonna body slam me once. That's kind of nothing, you know. It's hurting a little bit. I'm not gonna say it's nothing, but I guess we'll hit that max potion here, right? Hit Dragon Dance one more time. That's all right. It's starting to hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna hit one more, and I guess we're just gonna have a Dragon Claw. You know what? Destroy him. You're gonna bring in someone new. What do you got? Crestpod. I mean, you got legendary on you. Typical Giovanni. To be honest with you though, destroyed. You're nothing to me, Giovanni. I can dethrone you right now and it'll be nothing. IVV? I mean, that's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty cool evolution. Dude, you're nothing to me. Destroy. Bring out that Mewtwo. What? This cannot be. Dude, you're nothing. I see you raise your Pokemon with the utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. Dude, you saw how I destroyed America? Like, you're next, by the way. Like, you're giving me that badge one way or another, but like, that just goes to show I don't need like all these crazy mons. I'm set as is, and yet the team power keeps getting crazier and crazier. I'm lucky you were here. I never could have done it without your help. Thank you, Vanity. The Silph Scope that Giovanni left behind. I think it helps to see the ghost Pokemon. With this, you'll be able to see Mr. Fuji on top of the Pokemon Tower. Okay, then I'll be heading back to my gym. You should come challenge me there sometime. Dude. Alright, so is this the Silph Scope? Yep, yes it is. Alright, I don't want to put it on yet. What is this over here? The lift key. Alright, so does it let me leave? Is that what this does? Fusion experiment notes. Although the process still requires a tremendous amount of energy, the triple fusion machine prototype now appears to be fully operational. Furthermore, the cause of the Mount Moon experiment's failure has now also been identified. Read more? I mean, sure if I can. Unlike regular fusion, it appears that the Pokemon need to be of similar strength and energy signature. Failing to do so results in a fusion that is too unstable to be viable. It is speculated that the energy required could be lessened by using it on Pokemon of great nature. The 3 legendary birds of Kanto seem to be strong candidates for this experiment. However, these Pokemon are notoriously difficult to capture, and living specimens have only been seen a few times in years. Well, let me tell you, I have 2 out of 3 of them. So, I mean, we're kind of doing his job for him. You know what I'm saying? Dude, this is what I'm saying. Make me the leader of Team Rocket. I just destroyed the previous leader like nothing. Or I guess the current leader, if you want to call him that. But, dude, put me in charge. I will bring great glory to the organization. You know what I mean? But if they want to treat me like this, then it is what it is. And I'll play against them. You know? It is what it is. Who goes there? Looks like you're a Team Rocket. Go ahead. Oh. This is when the uniform actually like works. Oh god. Oh wait, is this the part? Is this the where he told me to meet up, Patrol? Who are you? Gary Oak? I assume you're transferring from Cerulean City. Huh, you do the job. But I warn you, don't expect me to be as gentle as Patrol. Things are a lot more serious here in the big city. Are you still up for it? Well then here's your first mission under my command. We've had to recruit a lot of new grunts from the Silph Co job, but our Pokemon supplier hasn't been able to keep up. I need you to go catch some new Pokemon and give the new grunts. Go out to the outskirts of the city and catch 3 Pokemon of these rocket balls. 20 diamond necklaces? Dude, did you rob those? Make sure to use those rocket balls and that all of them are at least level 20. Well, is that gonna be an issue because I don't have rocket balls? Catch 4 Pokemon with the rocket balls in the outskirts of Celadon City. Well, that's gonna be a big problem. I need more rocket balls. Dude, bro. Bro, I gotta check this out. First of all, that means I low-key can't do this quest, which is annoying. 2, this makes sense. It's Team Rocket that they have diamond necklaces, but why are you just why are you giving these me why are you giving these to me? Where are my rocket balls? There's so many questions, but I guess I can't do this quest, unfortunately. What do you have to say? Anything else? No, nothing else. Dude. All right, here we are. We should be fully prepped, and here we are in the tower. Let's go ahead and ascend upwards. We're gonna have to use whoa. Get out, get out. On the Silph Scope? Yes, I do want to put that on, actually. Are those ghost Pokemon or like actual ghosts? But regardless, oh god. They're trainers? They're ghost trainers? What in the hell? Polyshrew? Let's go ahead and knock off, I guess. Like, knock the spirit off of these guys. Alright, I also did bring out a Patty to bring on to bring her on the front. Are you normal? There are spears up to mischief. You have to be careful. Jesus, I can't speak. Alright, and here we are at the top floor. What is that? Glowing stone. Strange prism that's glowing faintly. There appears to be 4 other pedestals, or 4 other prisms rather. Pedestals for 4 other prisms. This could be worth investigating. So I'm assuming this is for that one legendary, right? Alright, that's pretty cool. What's this? Where first moonlight bathed the land, a prism rests where stones meet sand. Within a tunnel deep and wide. Find the prism where shadows hide. Where psychic echoes resonate, a prism awaits beyond mind's gate. Amidst the torrent's rushing flow, the final prism's light does glow. Okay, so I'm assuming that's gonna tell me like where to find all of them. All right, so with those 2 items having been read, let's go ahead and see what this old man has to tell me up here. Oh, hello, Vanity. You came to save me? I must thank you for your concern. These Team Rocket Grunts came looking for a blueprint of the Master Ball. I'm afraid I was no match for them, but they took what they were looking for. I am truly worried about what such an evil organization could do with such a powerful tool, using innocent Pokemon for monetary gain. It fills my heart with sadness. Vanity, your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. The Pokeflute. Alright, that helps us move Snorlax. Perfect. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. Has my flute helped you? Alright, well we got ourselves a Pokeflute so we can use on the Snorlax, which is perfect, so I guess we'll use that for next episode. Alright, now here we are back at Celadon City. I think it's now time to go ahead and challenge Erika. So we are fully healed up. Let me go ahead and take the Silph Scope off my head too. All right, perfect. We got ourselves our Pikachu riding on my TV head. This is exactly how I wanted it. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way down here and see if we can quickly destroy Erika so we can proceed with the run, as well as get to the fusions, because I want to go ahead and do that. Also, no guy up here. No water bottle guy. No extra rocky helmet. All right, don't bring any bugs or fire Pokemon in here. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see how strong this gym is. What in God's name is that? Pump choke? What in God's name? I don't even know what I'm looking at, so I guess while you're ghost fighting, can we fire blast here? Close enough. I mean, left you out 1 HP, perfect. All right, low key. Also, I think I want to go to a more sweeping mon for now. I'll go with Fairy King for now, I guess. All right, let's see what you got next. I won't let you get to Erika. All right, well, what you got? Let's see if you can really stop me, right? What do you have? Shroom Buffet? Hey, like that's that mom. That has, you know. That's the mom's name. That's nothing to do with what I just implied. Its name is literally Shroom Buffet. Can't make this up. I guess for now, though, what I can do is Dragon Claw, which... Whoa. Oh, God. Holy shit. That was the closest call I've ever seen other than earlier. Oh, God, though. Yo, it's getting pretty dangerous out here. I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll keep you out, though, and I guess we'll... Ancient Power? Is that gonna kill you? Close enough, though. Holy, yo, if I lost, if I lost Fairy King there, I don't know what I would have done. I would have exploded. I guess, you know what? I guess we'll put Blasters out. That's like the safest mon I think I could think of to put in the front. That can also like sweep, right? Jesus. Oh man, you guys are no joke. All right, I'm gonna have to like really proceed with caution, huh? Don't step on the flower. All right, let's see what you got. Your Clops. All right, this again, you see like this shouldn't be too bad. Hack or Blaster should handle you, right? Perfect. All right, that's an intense battle, dude. Oh man, I'm kind of still even almost on edge. I gotta really be careful here. There's a person over here. Let's see what you got to offer me. What's up? Look at my grass Pokemon. They're so easy to raise. Let's see if you actually have a grass Pokemon to actually like show me, right? You got like Digbish. Like what the hell? I guess we'll just Dragon Claw you. You have something else? Oh, what is that? What's that design? Oh, I mean, that's kind of cool, but that's cursed at the same time. Man, mouth's full of eyeballs. I guess we'll just Dragon Claw you, though. All right, easy. Let's go ahead and I guess full restore, right? God, that was crazy. All right, well, let's go ahead and full restore. All right, let's see who else we got. But we got like 3 trainers left. I'm not gonna lie, 4 trainers left or something like that. I think I'm just gonna skip them going forward because I don't want to, like, at least like, you know, not all of them, but skip some of them because I don't want to fight all these guys. I have no use for it. You know what I mean? My team doesn't really need levels just yet. Shroom type. What's with you guys in Shroom? You guys like your Shroom in here? Huh? Is that what it is? Misfeed. Well, we'll go ahead and sweep you. Ooh, gotta be very careful, huh? Emi. I'm at 62 out of 112. I'm gonna go ahead and Hyper Potion here. Again, you never know. And I guess what, we just Dragon Claw here? Is that what we do? No, not even. I guess I'll just Aqua Tail. I won't even do anything. Oh god, Dude, these mons are starting to tank. God damn. I think I low-key also want to like go back and heal up, but fill the moves as well. But you know what? Okay, so after being an idiot, I found out this is the actual path. All right, so here we are, finally in front of Erika, the Celadon City Gym Leader. Let's go ahead, and honestly, I think I want to lead off with Fairy King. Actually, you know what? It doesn't even matter because I have to choose my team manually, right? So let's go ahead and see what you got to say, Erika. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, Vanity. Nice to see you again. So you've decided to challenge me? I'm really grateful for your help with Team Rocket, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go easy on you. I shall use 3 Pokemon for this battle. You choose yours. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is choose Fairy King, Agifor, and Blastoise, right? The most recent fusions added to the team, but I mean, they're crazy, and they're crazy for a reason. So let's go ahead and challenge Erika. Let's see what you got. Amphatyke. Okay, so a flying electric. Well, I'm a ground water, so I mean, hopefully you shouldn't have anything that's really effective against me. And what I wanted to do was set up Toxic Spike. So let's go ahead and see if we can't do that. Alright, you see, the confusion is a problem, but I think it won't be an issue if I go into Agiverse, to be honest, right? We go ahead and swap into that, and then we just spam Calm Mind. So now is the best time to go ahead and show off this new kit, which this kit's insane, by the way. So we just spam Calm Mind, right? You know, we spam, we got our special attack and our special defense, I think it is, right? Yeah, we just got to the maximum level. You know, obviously we just heal up with Moonlight, and now we're just broken, right? So let's go ahead and one tap with Moonblast, easy, because our special attack is now absolutely through the roof. This guy just got poisoned off rip, and we can now Moonblast again. You're not dead though, but you died to the poison. Oh god, you gotta love it. I could Moonlight here, but let me just show off Stored Power as well. Stored Power second move amplifies power based on how much your stats get amplified, right? Which, I mean, I spam Calm Mind, so let's see how strong this is. Surely, you tanked it. How in God's name did you tank that? What? Alright, well, I mean, nonetheless, we do beat you. I must confer you the Rainbow Badge. There it is. I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer you the Rainbow Badge. There it is, our 4th badge of the run. Granted, these trainers are becoming a lot stronger and stronger and tankier, but, you know, we're still blowing through the gyms like nothing. And we also got ourselves a red headband, which I won't put on now. But this Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon obtained and trade up to level 50 obey. Also, take this with you. Dragon Dance is huge. I know I have them on with it already, but, you know, I'll definitely take it. Solar Beam is definitely not what I got, but, I mean, I would definitely say this is a lot more worth it. And I also forgot, we do have ourselves the Premium Wonder Trade tickets, too, now, so we can do that as well. Also, I don't know why the music is bugged, so I'm going to go ahead and exit the gym and see if I can fix. All right, here we are. We fully healed up. And actually, before I go ahead and do that Premium Wonder Trade, right, let's go ahead and talk to this guy over here and see what he has to show me now that I got the Rainbow Badge. A Pokemon trainer, have we met before? I remember you, blah, 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 blah. What do you got to show me? What do you got to give me? A latte? Or a latte, whatever. This Floot's Melody will snap a Pokemon out of infatuation. It'll come in handy. I shall go now. We will meet in the future. Here it is, the latte. A cup of coffee made from espresso and froth skinny milk. It boosts a Pokemon speed by 2 stages when used. I imagine what that says. Interesting. So that's actually kind of crazy. So we have ourselves coffee and we have ourselves a beer. We're stacking up on beverages, guys. All right, now let's go ahead and make our way back to the center and see if we can get that Wonder Trade off and see what we can get. Maybe we get something crazy. The thing with Wonder Trades that kind of scares me is that obviously there's like the whole dupes clause factor in it, right? And like I could get locked into something crazy. So hopefully it's nothing too insane, but I hope it's something unique, all right? Something fun. And who do we give out from this big ass list, right? I guess we'll go ahead and put my dude. My dude's been waiting there for a minute, and I guess it's time for him to go bye-bye. Let's see who else we got. All right, here it is. I have 3 Wonder Trade tickets to use, or the premium ones at least. Let's go ahead and give away my dude. All right, my dude, let's see who you go off to. Zyanox _ sends missing though. Now is this an actual, like, what is this? What is this gonna be? It kind of looks like a missing though. Okay, I mean, all right, well, it's Dusko and Metapod. Well, this is dupes on both sides, so I can't use this in any matter. So I mean, it's funny, I guess. It's just cool to have. Does this make missing though when it fully evolves or something? Like that's interesting, I guess. All right, well, we got ourselves a missing though. All right, you You win some, you lose some, I guess, right? All right, so we went ahead and put them back into the box. All right, so now what do we have left to do? We can either do some fusions or proceed with a run, but I think we should do some fusions real quick before we end off the episode because we are getting to that point, right? And real quick, now that I am here in the shop, it looks like the shop items did increase, so now I have an old boot for whatever reason. I don't know if I always had heavy balls, but I mean, this is there now. I do now have a shed shell, an item to be held by a Pokemon. It's discarded carapace. That's the holder. Switch out from battle without fail. Interesting. We have our spell tag. I think that was always been there. Destiny Nothing has been there as well. We do now have Ultra Balls though, which is huge. I'm definitely gonna stock them on that for sure. All right. And I think so far that's the only difference that I see, other than like this crazy revival herb. So let me go ahead and do all that. All right, so here we are back in the box. We should have everything ready to go for the fusions. And again, look at all this like inventory that we now have in the box. We have so many mons, of course. We had the ones from the last episodes, as well as a few new ones. Like we do have this. Actually, let me go ahead and fuse this too. So now we're gonna go ahead and do that again. So we have ourselves a Ferret. We have Stunfisk, a whole ass Regirock, level 1, right? With no spray appearing on the left, for whatever reason, kind of bug maybe. Metapod, which we gotta evolve. I'll do that next time though for sure. As well as just all these other mons, right? So let's go ahead and start the fusions. I think the best way to start, let's go ahead and start with Regirock, right? The most recent legendary. And let's go ahead and see what he can make. I'm sure he can make some crazy tank golem looking mons. Let's go ahead and see what he can make. Regirock and Bastiodon. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a little prehistoric rock dinosaur thing. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. No other sprites though, it's cool. It's cool nonetheless. Let's see Regirock and Hitmonlee. Okay, so it's like a little rock fighting dude or something like that. All right, you know what? I think it's time to actually step it up. We can do all these little grunt mons all we want, but I think what we really want to see is what can Regirock do when fused with legendaries. Let's go ahead and see what this can make. Regirock and Meloetta. Okay, it made like a little DJ person. Is that Sona from League of Legends? Is that what that's supposed to be? If that's the case, that's fire. We also have a statue here. Okay, so, dude, this looks exactly like Sona from League of Legends. If I'm not wrong, I think it's one for skins. Let me search this up real quick. Yeah, this is 100% DJ Sona. There's no way it's not, which is fire. I actually used to play a lot of League back then, but this is really cool to see. I guess for now we'll pick this. You're also Rock Psychic. I mean, stat-wise, you're probably pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna keep this, but it's a really cool reference. All right, let's go ahead and see what Regirock and Magcargo can make. All right, it's like a moving volcano type golem. That's actually really cool. You kind of remind me of like one of the titans from God of War, like the Fire Titan or something like that, right? Look at that. Oh, that's really cool. That's actually really cool. All right, this is the other route of Magcargo and Regirock. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves a Sand Snail. All right, I mean, kind of cool. With this one having like a little tab down his back. Is that the Hypnotoad? Like on the tablet? That's actually really cool. That is really cool reference. All right, let's see what Regirock and Cresselia can make. Okay, so we have ourselves like a little psychic floating golem. It kind of reminds me of something I feel like I've seen before, but I'm not 100% sure. This looks really cool though. It's kind of like a little celestial floating being of sorts. Really fire. All right, this is going to be the other route of Cresselia and Regirock. Okay, so it's just a Cresselia with like the rock texture. I'm sure you have another sprite, surely, right? No? Okay, well, I mean, it's still pretty cool, I guess. Cresselia with a rock texture, huh? All right, let's see what Regirock and Galvantula can make. Maybe a crazy cool spider rock, or something that's just straight up cursed. You know, earlier in the story, they were talking a lot about the triple fusions. I wonder if the Regis can do one. But for now, I guess we can see what the double Regis can do. Let's see what this one on the right can make. All right, Regice and Regirock. Let's see what we can make here. All right, it's like Regice with Regirock texture inside of ice. Okay. Whoa, and then we have this. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but it looks kind of familiar. All right, and now let's see what Regice and Regirock Route 2 makes. All right, so we have like a little ice man inside of like a suit of sand or something. I'm not sure what this is. It's kind of interesting though. All right, now let's see what Moltres and Regirock can make. All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Like a golden fire golem of sorts. All right, it's pretty cool. All right, now let's see what Regirock and Tyranitar can make. Maybe like a crazy rock kaiju? Whoa, you look kind of really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Minus the hands, which are kind of off, but Regis are. Any other sprites? You do. Kind of like a little rock Godzilla sprite. going. All right, it's kind of cool. All right, this is gonna be Regirock and Blaziken. Maybe like a fire rock armor dude. Let's see what we got. Well, it's definitely something for sure. Rezikin. All right, let's go ahead and try this one now. This is Regirock and Trevenant. Surely something crazy. Whoa, that's like a really cool Earth Spirit looking thing. I like the textures a lot. That other peak Pokemon. That looks like a really crazy ancient being. All right, let's go ahead and see what the other fusion path for Trevenant and Regirock can make. Dude, that almost looks like if there was a new grass stone ghost Reggie. The rock tree Pokemon. That looks really crazy. Let's try this one now. Umbreon and Regirock. Let's see what we can make here. So kind of like a mutated Umbreon cursed homunculus. I don't even know what you would describe that as. All right, this is going to be Umbreon and Regirock's fusion path number 2. All right, so we got rock form Eevee essentially. Is that what this is? Oh god. All right, I think I'm going to try this one last one. This is going to be Regirock and Ampharos. Let's see what we make here. Okay, I feel like this would be like an alpha design for Electivire almost, right? All right, this is going to be Ampharos and Regirock's fusion path number 2. Okay, here we have Regirock, an interesting design. The pose almost reminds me of like a Metal Gear Ray from Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear Solid series, I guess. But this is an interesting design for sure. All right, so I think what I want to do is fuse Regirock with Meloetta. That seems like to be the best one to me. But before I do that, I want to try fusing with other fusions that I haven't tried already. Like for example, have I tried this? I haven't tried Meloetta and Cresselia, so let's go ahead and try this before we do anything else. All right, this is going to be Meloetta and Cresselia's fusion number 1. All right, it's kind of like a cursed half being. It's kind of cool, I guess. All right, this is Meloetta and Cresselia's fusion path number 2. Let's see what we make here. All right, this is an interesting design. I mean, the harp is really cool. The hair is fire, kind of. Ooh, this moon sprite is kind of crazy. It's kind of like a little sleeping person on the moon. All right. Oh, is that the Pepsi Man? Or not the Pepsi Man, but is that the moon guy from the Enjoy Yourself song? You know what I mean? I forget his name. Pretty sure this is the guy from like McDonald's Tonight from like many years ago. If you search up like the Enjoy Yourself song or any of those like chill songs, you'll definitely know who this guy is. That's a really cool reference for sure. I like these sprites over here too. What is this, like a jester of sorts, like a clown shorty? I don't even know. These are all really cool though. I like this sprite a lot though. It's a really cool reference. All right, let's see Meloetta and Regice. Oh, this one's really cool. It's like a frozen lady in the ice type of situation. Oh, and then we should have DJ Sona again. Oh, and this is the actual one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is like the actual colorway for how it looks in the game, right? Wow, I guess it makes sense for Meloetta to really represent Sona, huh? All right, let's see Meloetta and Magcargo. Magetta. All right, that's kind of a really cool design, I'm not gonna lie. All right, and let's quickly test out the second path of Meloetta and Magcargo Part 2. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we have a derpy snail lady. That looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. And is that Hatsune Miku's a snail? That's really stupid. That's really stupid, I'm not gonna lie. It's a fun sprite though, for sure. It's a very fun sprite. I like this a lot. Let's see what Meloetta and Galissapod can make. I'm not gonna lie, these sprites are kind of crazy, right? Let's see Meloetta and Galissapod. Yeah, I like the ice sword. I don't know where that comes from though. Alright, I like the other outfits. Okay, pretty cool structure overall. Alright, this is gonna be Galissapod and Meloetta Route 2. Alright, this is a crazy design. It's kind of like a giant melodic creature of sorts. Okay. Meloetta and Miss Magius. Let's see what this makes. Okay, so like a little musical witch. Alright, that's kind of cool. Sure, you can do a lot with this. Is this the girl from Doki Doki Literature? I forget her name. I didn't play that one, but I've seen people play it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's try this one. Meloetta and Miss Magius Route number 2. Let's see what this makes. Okay, so it's another witch of sorts. Kind of looks cool. Kind of like a little clumsy witch almost, right? So we have this one. This one's like a sleeveless version. And then we have like a prisoner witch. You know what? I think I've definitely seen this. I don't know if this is like a reference to a Digimon. or like a spirit or something of sorts. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I've seen the pose of like a hanging. I feel like I've just seen someone like handcuffed while also flying in that pose. I don't know. Let me know if you recognize this one. All right, so to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what to do here because I think of all the fusions for Regirock, I think the best one that he has is that one that we saw with Meloetta with the DJ Sona Red recolor. The problem with that is it's a rock psychic, and that's like it's a mid typing overall, to be honest with you. I mean, I could use it just because and just like see what I can do with it, right? But I mean, this would be like the most opportune fusion in terms of like typings. This Mellow Maggie is here, right? So stat wise, or like I guess competitive wise, this is an insane mon. Versus like again, Regirock would have been a rock psychic. I mean, I don't know. I think I might keep this one just for the sake of. I mean, again, it's a crazy mon, and it's 2 legendaries. So if I do end up bringing this out, I mean, I could make this crazy, right? All right, but for now, I think that is gonna wrap up today's episode. We did a lot, of course. We did some Team Rocket missions. We kind of cut our ties with them, of course. We beat Giovanni's ass. We got ourselves the rainbow badge. And we pretty much finished everything we have to do here in Celadon, maybe other than the hotel missions. All right, and that is going to wrap everything up. So if you did enjoy today's episode, consider dropping that like button. It definitely helps out a ton. And if you are liking the series so far and interested to see other series like this one, then by all means, hit that sub button. And now before the episode takes up any more time than it should, you guys have yourselves a damn good one and take care of yourselves. Peace.